English footy chiefs have been accused of double standards for not holding tributes following the New Zealand mosque shootings. The attacks by right-wing terrorists saw 50 people killed and many more injured. Last week's shootings saw 50 worshippers killed, and New Zealand Premier League clubs wore black armbands and played the French anthem before games after the Paris attacks in 2015. But despite Six Nations and Rugby League matches observing a minute's silence, Premier League, EFL and FA Cup clubs were not required to. Former FA Race Equality Board Chair Eunice Linnott told the BBC, "There is no excuse. Whenever something has happened, not even on the same scale, football has always come out and paid tribute. It is double standards and hypocrisy. To hold a minute's silence was the right thing to do. When it happens for the events, it has to happen across the board for every attack." New Zealand forward Costa Barbaros pays his respects to the people that lost their lives during the terror attack in Christchurch. Picked out twitter.com/1fooksfu9kp, Metro Sport, @Metro Sport, March 18, 2019. The reason this happens is because there are a lack of role models and senior ethnic executives that can identify this sort of thing. There is a lack of Muslims in leadership roles in sport, particularly football, despite those applying being competent enough for roles. The FA Cup is the FA's competition. It shows a lack of leadership and it is a cop-out. This was a missed opportunity to make a huge statement about what is happening around the world. This was a perfect opportunity for the chance to stand up and be counted. Fulham had a tribute, but it could not be extended to what happened in New Zealand. New Zealand terror attacks. Police Commissioner Mike Bush says gunmen who killed 50 people at two Christchurch mosques acted alone but may have had support. The Premier League pointed out to the BBC that they had tweeted condolences to those affected on Friday, while the FA claimed it was the decision of teams playing at home, Watford, Swansea, Wolves and Millwall, if they held a tribute before FA Cup matches. Fulham's clash with Liverpool saw a minute's silence for a former Cottagers employee who passed away last month. Meanwhile, Kiwi footballer Costa Barbaros has paid his own tribute to the